This world shall know pain.
Yo guys, it's your homie Zeno Pain. I'd like to welcome you all to another Black Desert Online video for the Xbox One, and today we're going to be going over the top 5 places to make that Gucci silver. Now, 3 things I want to get out of the way. 1 is that they're in no particular order. 2, that it's on a 1-hour statistic, and 3, that the math that I did was beforehand making the video so I can get everything straight. And so it's going to be a little off, but the actual money you make will be on screen. So let's go ahead and bounce into the video. Alright guys, so the pros for Pirate Island is that it's a good place to level up from 56 to 60. Silver an hour that can be made there is 15 mil plus depending on class. Drops blue coral earrings and red coral earrings. The cons of Pirate Island are it is a PK heavy zone, high traffic so less to grind, takes 10 to 15 minutes to get there from Velia no matter how fast your boat is and back. No storage manager for a while, and if using a maid it takes your stuff to Calpheon, and if you go there with friends you potentially have to swim back if left there, or you guys can call on the world chat and hopefully somebody will pick you up. Those are the pros and cons to Pirate Island. This is our number 5. Now to move on to number 4. Alright guys, we are here in Alta Nova. So that way we can go ahead and sell this stuff on the central market and to a vendor. Now we went ahead and got a black magic crystal of intimidation, black magic crystal of intimidation, and a black magic crystal of sturdiness. These are worth 600,000 a piece. That is a total of 1,800,000. We do have 2 black magic crystals of precision, which are worth 6 million. So that is 12 million. And then we have the scrolls written in ancient language. I personally keep these, but we do have 8 of them, and the 8 is 14 mil 80,000. So, well, they went down now, so it's probably around 13 mil now. It was at 1 mil 760,000. Now it's 1 mil 670,000. These things fluctuate a lot. And we do have 2,101 of the Centaurus main, which is the vendor trash loot, which is worth 4 mil 538,160. So in 1 hour of grinding Centaurus, we have made a sum of 32,418,160. So you guys, depending on your class, you can make 32 million farming Centaurus and up. Alright guys, so we do have the pros and the cons. The Centaurus pros are you are able to make 32 million or more depending on class and gear an hour. It's easy to access the central market in Alta Nova or storage in the Sangran Bazaar, which is there and here. Easy. Drops good crystals for armor slotting. And it also is possible to get the Centaurus belt, which is worth 18 mil currently right now. It may drop, it may go up, or you guys can keep it for a DP of 5. Now, the cons are that they hit harder than Basilisk and more so than what's around in the area. So you guys will be using potions more often. It is also possible to get desert sickness at a certain part when grinding Centaurus. So when you guys are grinding Centaurs, it's like usually in this area, it'll turn into the desert and you guys will get desert sickness. So it'll be good just to keep water if you guys are doing the right rotation. Also, it does say recommended AP 190, but the recommended AP in my opinion would be 175 with a DP of 240 or more to survive Centaurs. And also the Centaurus archers usually don't mob up correctly, so it takes more time to kill them. And also, if you guys are grinding Centaurs on Arsha, it is heavily contested, so beware of PKers. Now that we've covered the pros and cons of number 4, Centaur's Herd, we're going to go ahead and jump into number 3. Alright guys, now that we are in Alta Nova, you guys know what time it is. Time to hit you with some mathematics. Now, we do have 20 weapons in the inventory from farming Kadri Ruins, and they are worth 21,200 a piece. So if you guys add that in total, that's 424,000. Now if you guys manage to sell these on the central market, they do go for 37,000 a piece, so you guys will make a little bit more money if you sell them on the central market. I'm gonna go ahead and sell them to the vendor. And then we also have Blackstone armor stones. We have 24 at the price of 196,000 in the marketplace. If you guys add all that together, that's 4,728,000 silver. And then we also have Blackstone weapons. We have 16, which they're worth 181,000. If you guys add all that together, it's 2,848,000. And then we also have 4 scrolls, and these 4 scrolls are worth 1,660,000 a piece. And if you guys add all that together, it's 6,440,000. And then we also have the trash loot, and we have a quantity of 2,580 worth 1,200. If you guys add all that together, it's worth 3,096,000 for a total of 17 mil an hour at Kadri Ruins. So that's how much you'll be making at Kadri Ruins. It's just a really good place to farm, especially because of the elites. But now we're gonna go ahead and sell all this stuff, make that money on the CM, and sell it to the vendor. And a little disclaimer, everything throughout me making this video is transitioning in price a lot, so keep that in mind. The math may be a little off because the prices are really changing in the central market currently as I'm making this video. So now we're gonna go ahead and jump in the pros and cons of Kadri Ruins, and then jump into number 2. Alright guys, so we do have the pros and cons for Kadri Ruins. The pros to Kadri Ruins are you can make 17 mil an hour or more depending on class and gear. It is a good leveling spot to farm from 56 to 58. No desert sickness, has elites, so more drops. And it's possible to get the Kadri ring and Rosar weapons for all classes. And it's also good weapon stone and armor stone farm. And it's really close to Alta Nova, Central Market, and Rock Post. Now the cons of Kadri Ruins are as follows. Most of the mobs there stun and have knockdown, and it is very highly populated area on most servers, but you can still get lucky, and you can accidentally attack a gatekeeper and get one shot like I did. All right, guys, we are at Akoo Gel, which is going to be number 2 on our list, which is located far east of the San Gran Bazaar, which is over here, so a little southeast if you guys don't mind. And you guys go ahead and press that B button, and then we're going to go ahead and check out what we got. So this lost piece of the forbidden book is only obtainable through the Akoo Gel, and it's dropped through like the Kafras and stuff like that. You guys are entitled, once you guys press A, it'll tell you to press A on it, and it'll start a quest to turn into like this one guy. Like, I know who it is, I just don't know his name at the moment. And if you guys want to know, let me know down in that comment section. But it does give you 500 contribution, like points, EXP, along with 3 mil in gold bars. So this is 3 million by itself, the lost piece of a forbidden book. And then we also have part of Explorer's Compass, which goes for 925,000. And then we have a bunch of scrolls. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 scrolls in total, and 7 scrolls in total. That is a total of 11,900,000. And it went down again. It was at 1.7 mil. Now it's at 1.68 mil. So like I said, the prices are fluctuating. And then we also have the trash loot, which is worth 2,400, and we have a quantity of 2,546, which gives us a total of 6,110,400. So guys, if you guys farm here, you guys will be making 21,935,400 an hour at the Akoo Gel. Now I'm gonna go ahead and clear out my inventory, sell some stuff on the central market, sell some stuff to the vendor, and then we're gonna go over the pros and cons to the number 2 spot on this top 5 list. And then we're gonna go into some honorable mentions, and then we're gonna hit that number 1. So let's bounce into it. Now, the pros and cons, we have the list made up. The pros to Akoo is that you can make 21 mil an hour or more depending on class and gear. It is possible to get the Cecile necklace if you're lucky, which gives you 7 AP and I believe 3 DP, 3 or 5 I believe. It's a really good necklace though. I'd recommend it over Syrup's necklace. And also you can gain contribution points by getting the lost page here. There's also no desert sickness while farming there. But the cons are it's in the middle of nowhere, and the closest places are Valencia City, which is still hella far, and it is very PK heavy on Arsha and must have a decently sized gear score to farm here efficiently. Those are the pros and cons to Akoo Gel. Now we're going to jump into the honorable mentions, and then you guys will be able to see what number 1 is on this list. So now that we did the 4 out of the top 5 places to grind, we're going to go ahead and go through some honorable mentions, so that way you guys know the reason why I'm doing this guide and my reasoning behind it. Susan's is a place.
Susan.
No, we mean like your monster name. Like, what do people scream when they see you coming? You know, like...
Susan.
Where you guys can make buku's amount of money, but it's a very PK heavy zone, more so than the ones that I mentioned, and as well as people not really even knowing about these places unless, you know, you've actually grinded these places and done the research. So Susan's is one of them. Crescent's is also another. Now Crescent's is a really good place to make money, but only if the node is leveled up and you're getting those crescent rings. Those crescent rings sell for buku bucks because it is the best in slot for most classes. So that is another honorable mention. We do have the Tatium Valley, which is Fogan's. This is also a honorable mention as well because you guys can get syrup necklaces, and the drop pool here is a compass, maps for the ancient relic scrolls, so that way you guys can get the fragments, Rakaba shoes, along with the Syrup's necklace. So you guys have to depend on the Syrup's necklace to drop in order to make a lot of money, even though the EXP there is great. And also, last but not least, another honorable mention. The reason why it is an honorable mention is because most of the people who watch my videos, at least very few of them, can't do Akmin. Now, Akmin is the black hole somewhere in the desert. They're everywhere. You guys go into a black hole and it'll take you to Akmin and Asteria. That place will always be number 1, but you do have to have a ridiculous gear score in order to go in there and farm it efficiently. The money there is just too great. So that if this top 5 grinding spots for silver was in actual particular order, that would be the number 1 spot, the number 1 best spot to farm silver: Akmin and Hysteria. That's where you guys would want to go if you guys have the gear score to farm there, which, like I said, is the black holes in the desert. Now we're gonna go ahead and jump into our number 1 spot. So our number 1 spot is Cajas Bandits Lair with the recommended AP of 140, but you guys can be like around 125, 130 to farm here and have a DP of 230 or above, so that way you guys don't die that quick. But this is our number 1 on the list. Like I said in the beginning of the video, this is in no particular order. It's just the top 5 places in my experience that I see that where you can grind. But let's go ahead. You guys know what time it is. We're gonna go ahead and do some math here. So we do have all base Rosar weapons, sum out to about 508,800. Now that is the ones that are worth 21,200. So we do have a bunch of those. And also the plus 13 Rosar weapon on the CM that we got is 2,440,000. So we do have that. And then we also have a plus 8 Rosar amulet, which is worth 850,000. And then we also have a plus 10 Florang, which that plus 10 Florang is worth 1,924,000. And then we also have a plus 11 Rosar gauntlet, which is worth 1,270,000 on the CM. And then we have 9 more base Rosar weapons. They're the talismans that are worth 16,000 apiece. So if you guys add all that together, they're worth 144,000. And then we also got 1 black magic crystal of intimidation, which is worth 600k, as you guys can see there. And then we also, while farming is we got the scroll written in an ancient language. We got 7 of those, and 7 of those it comes out to 9,870,000. And as you guys can see, the price fluctuated from the last time we did 5, 4, and 3 and 2 a lot. So yeah, we got 7 of those. And also we got the trash loot. We have a quantity of 3,040, and they are worth 1,600 a piece, which gives us the sum amount of 4,864,000. And then we also got 9 armor stones, which are worth altogether 1,341,000. Their price is fluctuating like crazy too right now, especially because of the ninja and the dandelion and a bunch of other stuff in the boss gear that you guys can get from the boxes during the event. This is filmed after the patch that we got with the Ninja Awakening, and also the weapon stones are fluctuating too because of the dandelion box. We have 9 of the weapon stones, which are worth 179,000, which gives you a total of 1,611,000. So with all that said and done, it gives us the sum of 25,422,804 farming at the Cajas Bandit Lair, making it deserving of the spot in this top 5 list. So that's how much you guys can make an hour. We're gonna go ahead and sell this stuff, clear our inventory, and jump into the pros and cons. The pros and cons to farming Cajas Bandits Lair is that we're gonna go over the pros first. Is you can make 25 mil an hour or more depending on class and gear. It is very close to Shikatu for easy selling of vendor trash and storage. Not as much traffic like other places to grind very rarely, and there is no desert sickness. The cons are EXP sucks from levels 58 plus. So if you guys are farming there, I recommend to be at a good level, like comfortable level. You guys are good being that level, you guys go farm there. And on Arsha, you will get wallywopped and PK'd. So those are the only cons and the pros to this place. Now we're gonna go ahead and end this video with me opening up some Leia boxes because the event ended. That's why they changed. And also just to give you guys a little more information, this farm was done, each place was done per hour, so that is the statistic that I used for each place. This is how much you can make in 1 hour's time. It is all RNG, so you guys can either make more or less, and also depending on your gear score and class, you can make more or less. This was used using 5 pets at agile speed, so I was constantly feeding them so to get the most out of my farming. I did not use any buffs, any drop buffs, nothing. This is all just strict RNG from base level. Most of the places that I showed you have a 0 level have a 0 level in nodes except for Akoo, which had the 4. Now let's go ahead and open up these boxes and see what we get. We're gonna go ahead and open up 2 of them, so let's hope that we can get some boss gear and all that good stuff because you guys can't get these anymore. So first one, foremost, Cronstone, awesome. And then this second one, ooh, we got a Serap's necklace, so now I'll be able to try my Serap's necklace. Here's hoping I can. Hopefully it doesn't bust, because if it does, I'm gonna be pissed and I gotta go back to Asula's. But guys, if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to smash that like button. And if you guys want more Black Desert Online content, or if you guys are new here, don't forget to subscribe. Your homie Xeno Pain out. Peace.